Today, we're diving deep into the episode 11 preview part 3 of ABO Desire the series, and let me tell you, things are getting more intense than ever. This episode sets the stage for one of the most emotional showdowns between Hua Yong and Shaoyou. The teaser highlights Hua Yong's growing obsession, his quiet desperation, and how his love is twisted by the lies he created. At the same time, it shows how Shaoyou is struggling with betrayal and anger, creating a wall that Hua Yong cannot cross no matter how much he wants to. The preview opens at 3 o'clock in the morning, in the basement of Shengfang Biological Headquarters. Already, the setting itself tells us something important. We're in the middle of the night, in the heart of the corporation, and everything feels dark, cold, and secretive. A black business car is parked right next to the chairman's private parking space, and inside, Hua Yong sits in the back seat, leaning against the window. He looks restless, almost haunted, and we know instantly that he's there because of one person, Shaoyou. This is where the episode really digs into Hua Yong's obsession. He's not at home, not resting, not working like a normal businessman should be. Instead, he's monitoring Shaoyou almost 24 hours a day. It's like he's become Shaoyou's shadow, unable to let go, unable to look away. Even his secretary and Shen Wenlang think it's ridiculous, but they don't dare say anything more than a comment here or there. After all, Hua Yong is young, powerful, wealthy, and dangerously in love. Nobody wants to confront him because everyone can see the depth of his obsession. The preview even gives us Shen Wenlang's quiet line, "Love makes people crazy." And that perfectly sums up Hua Yong in this moment. His feelings for Shaoyou have gone beyond romance and into something darker, an obsession that pushes him to act like Shaoyou's personal paparazzi, watching his every move, staying close without being seen. It's painful to watch because we can tell that all Hua Yong wants is to be near him, to protect him, to love him. But instead of getting closer, he's actually being pushed further away. And why? Because of lies. This is the tragic part of the preview. Hua Yong's entire relationship with Shaoyou was built on the false belief that Hua Yong was an omega. He let Shaoyou believe it, maybe even encouraged it, because it gave him an opening to stay close to him, to win his trust, and to create intimacy. But now, the truth has come out, he isn't an omega at all. Shaoyou feels betrayed, humiliated, and used. From his perspective, it looks like Hua Yong manipulated everything from the start, and that's why he's furious. The emotional heart of this episode lies in that betrayal. Shaoyou's anger isn't just about the lie, it's about how much he gave of himself under false pretenses. He let himself trust Hua Yong, open his heart, and show his vulnerable side, only to discover that it was all based on something fake. That's why, in the preview, Shaoyou keeps his distance. He doesn't want Hua Yong near him, he doesn't want to hear excuses, and he definitely doesn't want to see him waiting outside like a lovesick shadow. For Hua Yong, though, this rejection cuts deep. The preview shows us his silent torment, sitting in the car at night, watching from afar, unable to sleep, unable to stop thinking about Shaoyou. This is love turned into obsession. He can't go near Shaoyou, not because he doesn't want to, but because Shaoyou's anger creates an invisible barrier. Every step forward Hua Yong tries to take only pushes Shaoyou further back. It's the perfect tragic tension, two people who care about each other but are torn apart by lies and mistrust. The preview also gives us hints about the people around them. Chang Yu and Shen Wenlang watch Hua Yong's behavior with disbelief, yet they don't interfere. This tells us two things. First, they know how dangerous and unpredictable Hua Yong can be when it comes to Shaoyou. Second, they also understand that his love, no matter how obsessive, is genuine. Nobody can question how deeply he feels for Shaoyou, it's written all over his actions. But the problem is, genuine love doesn't erase betrayal. What makes this preview so gripping is how it frames Hua Yong. On one hand, he's sympathetic. We can feel how much he loves Shaoyou, how badly he wants forgiveness, and how he's suffering in silence. On the other hand, he's frightening because love this intense, when mixed with lies, can easily cross into dangerous territory. His wealth and power make it even scarier because he has the means to do anything just to stay close to Shaoyou. Episode 11 seems set to explore the thin line between love and obsession. We already know Shaoyou doesn't want him near, and yet Hua Yong refuses to step back. The more Shaoyou pushes him away, the more Hua Yong lingers in the shadows. It's a cycle of pain that doesn't seem to have a clear resolution. What stands out most in the preview is Hua Yong's vulnerability. Despite his power and status, he looks small and lonely in that car, hiding in the dark while watching someone he can't reach. It's a visual reminder that no matter how much he controls in his business world, he cannot control Shaoyou's heart. And that helplessness is what fuels his obsession even further. So what can we expect from episode 11? I think we'll see a collision between Hua Yong's desperation and Shaoyou's anger. The lies about being an Omega are not something Shaoyou can easily forgive, and Hua Yong's persistence might only make things worse. But at the same time, we might also see glimpses of how much Hua Yong is willing to sacrifice just to be near him. It's going to be an emotional rollercoaster, full of tension, heartbreak, and maybe even the first steps toward either reconciliation or complete destruction of their bond. To wrap up, this preview of episode 11 doesn't just tease us with drama, it shows us the raw, painful reality of love tainted by lies. Hua Yong's obsession is heartbreaking because we can see how real his feelings are, but also how damaging his choices have been. Shaoyou's anger is justified, and yet we can't help but feel the pull of Hua Yong's silent devotion. It's messy, it's tragic, and it's exactly the kind of emotional storm that makes this series so addictive. Episode 11 is shaping up to be one of the most powerful episodes yet, with a focus on obsession, betrayal, and the question of whether love can survive when it's built on lies. Hua Yong may be close enough to watch Shaoyou, but until he faces the truth and earns forgiveness, he will always remain painfully out of reach.